my cue. You and me is like perfection. I've been loving our progression.
Hey y'all, my name is destinyxlashan and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I want to do a meal prep, so I'll show you what I'll be eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner this week. As always, I like to keep my meals low carb, as easy as possible, as convenient as possible, and meals that I can easily heat up since I do work from home. So this will be a quick and easy tutorial of everything that I've made to eat this week. For breakfast, we're making some bacon egg rolls, and this will be featuring the Egg Life egg white wrap. So it's made out of eggs with zero flour. So for these wraps, I do go ahead and add my bacon into my air fryer. You can cook your bacon anyway, but I just prefer the air fryer. And then I went ahead and scrambled some egg whites. These are egg wraps, so you don't need egg whites, but I wanted some and I seasoned them with some salt and pepper. You can add actual eggs inside of your wrap, or you can just add other things to make it more filling. But I felt like bacon and egg whites was just the perfect amount of food for me in the morning. And so I went ahead and assembled my wraps. And like I said, these are the Egg Life egg white wraps. I got mine from Sprouts. You can find yours from anywhere. Just about every grocery store has Egg Life products. I know Kroger has them, maybe Walmart, but I think Aldi has them as well. And the only thing that I don't like about them is that they were very thin. So when I was assembling my wraps, they were ripping a little bit, and that was annoying. And then also they're really small. So if you want something, a little bit bigger, these might not be for you. But yeah, I think it turned out very well. And I am a little bit extra, so I decided to add some cheese on top of mine. I use the Daya vegan cheese, and this is another product that you can find in just about any grocery store. But I decided to use vegan cheese because, y'all, my stomach can't take regular cheese anymore. It's too catastrophic, okay? But I only put it in there for a quick second because I didn't want the egg wraps to be cooked any more than they already were. I just needed the cheese to melt, and then I wrapped them in my parchment paper. Usually I would freeze something like this, but I didn't want to freeze it. I just threw them in a really big what is it called, freezer bag, and then I put them in the refrigerator. And then every morning I did heat it up in the microwave. And I also ate these egg wraps with some avocado on the side. I am an avocado girly, so do it how you want, but these came out really great. And I forgot to film an intro for lunch, but for lunch I made spaghetti and meatballs. I did make some meatballs a few weeks ago, and I ended up freezing the ones that I didn't get to eat. So this is what they look like. These are turkey meatballs, by the way. And I went ahead and decided to slice and dice my bell pepper and my onion. I do have a spaghetti recipe in one of my older meal prep videos, and it's like the best spaghetti I've ever made. But I decided to try something different this week, and I'm not sure that I love this recipe as much as my other recipe. And I'll show y'all why in a second. And you can definitely put what you want in your spaghetti sauce, but growing up, my mama always put bell pepper and onion in ours. And the sauce that I usually use for my spaghetti, I get it from Aldi, but I was like, you know what, let me try something different. So this is what I use to make my meat sauce. I don't hate the sauce that I use, but I also don't love it. But first I start off with cooking my bell pepper and my onion. You want to cook it down as much as you want. And sometimes I also use mushrooms as well. I chop it up really finely. And then I added in the sauce, and then I created a little hole in the middle to add in some tomato paste, and I just let it sit for a few seconds, and then I stirred it in. And then my newest obsession is the fire roasted canned tomatoes. Usually I get stewed tomatoes, but I've been using this for a few recipes lately, and I really love it. And then the meatballs came out really good. Like I said, I made this in advance, so this recipe only took me a few minutes to make. And it's super easy, but I'm gonna show y'all why this wasn't my favorite spaghetti recipe. So usually I like to use heart of palm, linguine, or angel hair pasta, but Aldi didn't have any, so I decided to use these Egg Life fettuccine pasta noodles that are made out of eggs, because I did like them for the last recipe that I made. But I don't feel like these pasta noodles or egg noodles are the best consistency for spaghetti. I do like them, but I probably will never use them again for a spaghetti recipe. But again, Aldi, I don't know what's going on, but I've been trying to catch those heart of palm pasta noodles for months now. I guess I just have to order them online or find them in a different store, because like literally the last few times that I've been in Aldi, I couldn't find them. I don't know where they are, if they don't sell them no more, if everybody's just buying them up, but those were literally my go-to, and I just had to do what I had to do with this recipe. And this is how it turned out. And for dinner, we're making lemon herb chicken bowls. I love me a good bowl with some sauce on it, so let's go ahead and get this done. So I decided to try things differently for this recipe and make a marinade. Now, my camera did end up running out of storage as I was making this, so I had to like hurry up and delete some stuff to finish the rest of this video. So unfortunately, it will cut off, but I added olive oil, a whole lemon, and then I seasoned it, and then I whisked it. But yeah, that's what happened. I left it in the refrigerator for about 2 or 3 hours before I cooked it. Now, as you can see, the oil is popping this chicken all over the place. So I don't know if I would recommend doing this, but I personally love cooking my chicken over the stove, so I didn't care. But you can throw yours in the air fryer and also put it in the oven if you prefer it that way. And the reason I like cooking my chicken over the stove is because look at how beautiful this looks. Like, I feel like I can't get this same look by cooking it in the oven or the air fryer. So that's why I did it that way. But I added the chicken onto a sheet pan and then I threw it in the oven just to make sure that it was 100% done. I felt like it was done, but I didn't want to get sick, so I just had to make sure. And then I added 2 bags of my riced cauliflower in that same pot, because as you can see, that pot is filled with a bunch of seasonings and flavor. And of course, that riced cauliflower is going to soak all of that up. And you can steam your riced cauliflower, but I personally prefer to cook it over the stove just to get all of that water out of it. So do it however you want. And then I did go ahead and cube up my chicken. You can shred yours, you know, do it how you want. I always say that. Make your meal preps the way you want, but cubing it is just my preferred way of cooking it. And then I did add them into my meal prep containers. Y'all always ask me about these containers, and I always tell y'all they are linked in my Amazon storefront, which is linked in my bio. So if you want to get these, you can get them from my Amazon, or you can just get them from the grocery store. I've seen some meal prep containers in Walmart and Target. And do y'all see how good this rice looks? I did not add any seasoning to this rice. This is all the color from those seasonings that was in the pan from when I sauteed the chicken. It looks really good, and I've honestly grown to love riced cauliflower so much. It's so versatile, and you can literally add it to any recipe. I cannot remember the last time I ate actual rice, because riced cauliflower is right there, very low in carbs, and y'all know I love a good low carb meal. But then I drizzled the chicken on top of the riced cauliflower, and this is how it turned out. And I don't know if y'all have ever tried cilantro lime sauce, but this is what I got it from Walmart, and I drizzled it on top of each bowl every day, and it was so good. All right, y'all, those are all of the recipes for this week. Please let me know if you try any of the recipes. Also, send me some recipes, because I'm always looking for something new to cook. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow me on TikTok and Instagram at destinyxlashan. And have a beautiful day. I'm about to eat, okay?